Mike, reminders of him, guys. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Akelon Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
This is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. You know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get right to it. Angela, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about Reminders of Him, the newest film to come from a Colleen Hoover novel.
Yep.
So after prison, a woman attempts to reconnect with her young daughter, but faces resistance from everyone except a bar owner with ties to her child. As they grow closer, she must confront her past mistakes to build a hopeful future. So Ryan kicks off. I know we saw a ton of marketing for this.
A ton.
Yeah. Couldn't escape it. What were your thoughts going to this? And we're going to preface this by saying we have not read the novel. We're going just from the movie perspective here. So take it away. What were your thoughts going into it, and did this live up to your expectations?
Yeah. First, I do want to say before we start this review, I do want to say this, and I did not recognize her. Shame on me. Lonnie Wilson's actually in here in a very, very small role. Come to find out, that's her first one. I looked it up before reviewing this. It's her first ever film debut, and she had a very small, minimal role. Honestly, I didn't recognize her. She had her hair up, very different. I don't know. Shame on me. I just did not recognize her. Angela mentioned it on the end credits, and I was like, what? And then I IMDb'd it. I was like, oh, holy crap, it is her. And I was like, wow. Yeah. So anyways, all right, put that perspective here. You know, this movie talks about Ledger and Kenna, where they really, really have this best, like, oh, your best friend's dead? Okay, well then I'm getting like, it's like, dude, it's so jacked up.
That way.
It's so I was thinking about that in my head the whole time.
It's about forgiveness and redemption.
It is.
And finding love after
with your best
something
friend.
tragic.
With your best friend. Your best friend. Okay, you dead? Oh, I'm just kidding. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I never read the book, right? So put that in perspective, but I don't know. I just usually I'm a fan with chick flicks, but what did you think of this, Angela?
Okay. I didn't know exactly how I felt. I don't know if the trailers did it justice because I'm not going to lie. I went into this not thinking I was going to like it very often. Not much. Maybe because of the previous Colleen Hoover film, It Ends With Us. That was not the best movie. There was a lot of drama around there. The movie didn't end up, and unfortunately, it did impact the movie itself. It Ends With Us,
of course.
So a little bit of sour taste in my mouth. So I was a little hesitant going into this one, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. Again, wasn't completely sold on the trailer.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, I did like it more than I thought I would. I liked the story. I liked where it was going. It is about like forgiveness and not just forgiving yourself, but like allowing others to forgive. It's really deep, and I really like it, and I think it's about all something we have past mistakes, and it's just owning up to it and moving on and finding acceptance. I think that's the big end game, and I really like it. That message, I. Can get past the best friend sleeping with the best friend.
I'm just saying. Okay, this is I'm gonna piggyback off it. This is a chick flick. It really is. Yes. And I'm a huge fan of chick flicks. Don't get me wrong. I am
not.
Kenya, here's the thing. She forms a connection with Ledger. It seems friendship at first, not really. And it's already it's definitely one of those things to where, yes, it talks about forgiveness, motherhood. Talks about second chances here. Really big part in this redemption. Really big impacting moments in this movie. And, this is a novel that I just looked up based on a novel that sold millions of copies worldwide. Mm-hmm. So this is definitely going to get women into the seats. Definitely.
Yeah, and I would say based on our theater turnout.
Yeah.
Yes, most of the people were women.
Crazy.
A lot of book club people were there. A lot of book club people. And that was really, really awesome to see. I loved that people who were in the book club who read this book turned out for this film.
Of course.
Love it. But yes, it is more chick flick.
But it's definitely an emotional romance drama, if you will. It really is similar to what It Ends With Us, less dramatic. outside of the movie. But honestly, I still thought It Ends With Us was a better movie than this film in my point of view. I mean, I still thought it was solid. I still thought it was okay. But again, it just goes back to where like, hey, you know, this movie is a tearjerker. It is at times definitely heavy drama, heavy romance, heavy motherhood daughter relationship, and it really focuses on a lot on that, which is its main point, right? Its main point and everything, especially women who have daughters or anything like that. It's definitely gonna have that definitely have that emotional connection, that niche that I feel like that's gonna go with moviegoers, especially with women, because women are gonna drag their husbands to go see this movie. So it definitely is. It definitely is a chick flick. Comparing it, because right now, you know, it's funny. I get asked at work, what's that one chick flick? Because everyone keeps they're like, oh, you're talking about Wuthering Heights. So now,
Wuthering Heights, yeah.
Yeah. So now,
more like a steamy romance. This is more like a romance mixed with, like you say, forgiveness, second chances. Yeah, different themes.
Yeah, so going back to this, you know, it's like, okay, well, now I'm going to recommend Reminders of Him, because it's just definitely a good romance film. I thought it was a solid movie. I thought it was okay. The first act is a mess, though. God, I'm just lost in it. It's just kind of a mess. Second act gets restructured a lot, and I really did appreciate that. It gets a little bit better throughout the movie, but the first act is just, gosh, it's just cheesy. I don't know. I just felt a little like, what was that one? Oh my God. What did she say? She said, I keep making fun of it because I'm just like laughing. Oh, you could have sent that through text. Ooh. I was like, oh my God, dude. Man. Oh my God. It's just like, okay, here's the thing. I don't do this with chick flicks. I don't. I fucking love chick flicks. Yes, I love to get lost in them. But this one, oh, I love A Walk to Remember. One of my favorite movies of chick flicks ever in history. But, yeah, no. So there you go, guys. Like, I'm a huge chick flick fan. You know, I really am. Riding in Cars with Boys, one of my favorite movies by Drew Barrymore. I fucking love that movie. So, like, you know, films like that I just really, really cherish. So, from a background standpoint here, the reason why I'm explaining is because I'm just like, okay, this was just too cheesy. And that's the thing too. I love cheesy. Don't get me wrong, I do. But to a certain extent, it's like, hey, you know, this is a freaking movie. You know, come on now. So. There's just definitely moments in here where I felt Ledger and Kenya, their chemistry wasn't sold for me. Like, they didn't feel like they were in a relationship. I feel like that they were just. I'll
give you that. I wasn't sold.
There
on
was
the
no chemistry. It was like,
there was, but it was just not as like there's certain chemistry
I
on
think
screen
there was chemistry.
It's undeniable on screen. Sometimes off screen, you see them on the press interviews and the press tour. But this one, I agree. I wasn't 100% sold. There was some there, but it wasn't like you could completely melt into it. Yeah. I agree. I think it could have been a little bit stronger. But again, that didn't impact the film for me too much.
See, and here's the thing. I felt like their chemistry was the same horrible chemistry that we got. I mean, not as bad that we got of West Side Story. You know, not as bad. I thought that was pretty with Rachel Zegler and
his name escapes me.
Sorry, I keep coughing. But yeah, no, I wanted this movie to be a little bit better, and I just felt like that it fell short for me. Really did.
Ansel, what was it? Ansel Elgort?
Yeah, like their chemistry wasn't good on camera. I did not like it at all. So wasn't good. Didn't really feel very smooth and everything. But ratings, what do you give this rating, Angela?
Like I said, it could have been better for me. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. You know, I think it was a pretty solid story. It was okay. Again, the chemistry wasn't completely there for me. It wasn't a complete home run. It was still there a little bit for me. Was it the best film of the year? No. Was it pretty adequate for a romance film? Yeah, sure. I do agree. I think that target audience is going to be women.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a lot of people who are reading the book are going to turn out for this, and I really hopefully so. But I would give it a solid 6. You know, I liked it a little bit above average. Yeah. Not by any means close to my favorite film of the year, but I thought it was pretty solid for what it was. It wasn't bad.
I give it probably I'll give it a 5.3 out of 10. A little bit above average. I just thought it was kind of cheesy at moments. Again, the first act was a mess for me. Second act gets better. Third act gets a little bit better, but then I feel like it doesn't know where to end. So it kind of just like, I don't know. It just didn't feel natural. It didn't feel natural for me.
The ending wasn't that bad because it's very much open-ended of like.
But then again, I don't know how the book ends. So Shame on me.
Again,
Whatever.
I know.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to try and finish Project Hail Mary before we see that because I need to at least get into the theater with some book knowledge behind me because I feel like that's the thing. So there were some book people there, some book club members there from different book clubs that I had just asked, like, you know, how does it compare? And they said it was pretty accurate. There was definitely parts that differed, and they explained to me what parts. But yeah, they said it was pretty solid to the book, and I was like, all right, okay, cool, and they liked it. So I thought that was really interesting to know. Again, I apologize, you haven't read the book. We'll do better next time. but yeah, as far as just from the movie perspective only, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. It's a solid movie. It just wasn't the best for me in my point of view. But
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but again, this is kind of weird, opposite, because usually it's the other way around. Because I'm a huge fan.
You are the rom-com chick flick person.
Damn right. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Oh, yeah. So, what did I give it? 5.3. I think 5.3 out of 10. And a 6. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. A little bit above average. Go check out this movie. I'm pretty sure everyone will. You're gonna take your wives to the movies this weekend. Go check out this film. Reminders of him. It's definitely gonna be a chick flick, but make sure you grab a beer or a whiskey, guys, because you're gonna need it. Just saying.
And tissues.
You're gonna need alcohol. The women are gonna need tissues. The guy's just gonna be like, all right.
You know what?
The guy's gonna be checked out.
I would think the guys. You might also need some tissues.
All right. Here we go, guys. All right. Thank you so much for making this a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela Zakarian.
Alamo City Movie Talk. I see you at the movies. Latest. Peace.